Oh. It's not mine, but I'll throw it out. There's not even any garbage cans around here. No. Okay. We are out of the woods, so to speak. And that's all there is to it. There. That would actually be pretty obvious without the without that camouflage. So that's a great success. That is how you get some stuff camping done. It is getting pretty smoky around here due to these wildfires all over the place. So, wouldn't want to be doing any major hikes right now or anything physically exerting. So, that's a good thing we're stealth camping. But thanks for watching, everybody. Just packing up, and yeah, we got about 8 more to do in the area here over the next short little while, and we're all planned up and all ready to go. So, until next time, you've been camping with Steve.
Now streaming on Disney Plus.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Feeling FOMO?
No big deal.
Catch all the feels on Disney Plus. Inside Out 2, now streaming on Disney Plus.
As if I need another reason to be at Lowe's every day. They have a new free loyalty program.
You can earn points on eligible purchases towards mileage money that you can redeem on more things you need. Plus, members get access to member-owned deals and gifts, and I can redeem these points in the future. Sign up for free now.
Pops open like so, and you set whatever on there you want. These are the solid fuel pellets. Each one burns about 12 minutes or so, I believe. And this can be adjusted for, you know, however you want to direct the heat. Super cheap things. I would assume they're basically a disposable item, but I'm going to start this up and boil some water. These go by a lot of names. I've seen them as trioxane, solid alcohol, that type of thing. And when they burn, they really don't give off any smoke and very, very, very little light. See, where's my blowtorch when I really need it? Anyway. How many did I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Very curious to see if this is going to boil any water and just how quickly. This recipe calls for 2 cups of water, which is basically one of these little water bottles. Suppose I should have leveled that out, but it'll tell me if 4 of these is enough to boil a little bit of water. It is truly incredible. 4 taps have pretty well boiled a 2 cups worth of water. I'm going to level this off a bit because it's freaking me out how unstable it is. But these fuel tabs, I can't believe I've never used these before. Holy moly, that boils water well. Even this out somehow. Oh, yeah, it's hot. No kidding. Imagine that. That should do. I will throw in another tab because I'll simmer this. 2 more tabs. 2 for good luck. Is it gonna go? I don't know. Where did the lighter go? Yeah, put them touching. That'll burn. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Much more level. So, Uncle Ben's. Ooh, there's a little flavor packet. The rice. Put in my pre-measured butter. No margarine, guys. Butter. It's the only way to go. Seasoning mix. Oh, that looks cheddary. And new rice. And this is not instant pre-cooked rice, it's actual real rice. Happy about this. Everything's coming up Steve today. Perfect. Yeah. Now we're talking.
Subway's got a new deliciously fresh meal of the day. Chips and a drink for just $6.99. Take that, $17 salad stand. Find your fresh, the all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway.
Ooh.
At Granger, we have over 1 million products, including the ones that help keep your workplace safe and sound. Shop our vast inventory of safety products at Granger.com. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Looking for two boys on this. What ways we supposed to hit? To kill a kid. He's our guy, I know. We're gonna catch him.
When I was leaving the house, I said, Steve, don't forget a knife. And Worst Camper of the Year award goes to... I did not bring the knife. So, I ain't gonna have a meatless dinner. I'll get in here somehow. I have technology. I'll make it happen. Okay, they've moved on. I don't know if it's the thrill that I'm not actually allowed to be doing this technically, but this is actually pretty fun. It's a level of excitement. I don't have to worry about bears for once, because that was starting to become a little bit annoying. And this is cozy. I'm liking this, guys. Might have to head back to the car. I've forgotten a couple of things, but it'll be a nighttime adventure. We'll get this all set up for the night and hunker down. You've noticed I'm using a plastic spoon. That's just an emergency situation because the spoon was on my list along with a knife. So don't follow my example. But these cooking tabs, to cook one of these took 10 cooking tabs. If this was a dehydrated pre-cooked meal where you just add water, I could have cooked it with probably 5 or so. So it takes about twice as much to cook just a normal over-the-shelf sidekick style side dish. Anyway, that's looking pretty good to me. Threw the lid on the dinner to keep it nice and warm for now. And yeah, these just burn down to really nothing, just little ash, completely cool. And leave 10 of them. Just like so. She's supposed to fold right back up. Yeah. Very convenient, very convenient. That is a meal. Hearty enough for a hungry guy that just hiked for the first time in quite a while. It's quite good. Any of those little side dish things, just perfect for camping. Add a few ingredients. So simple. Yeah. I hear somebody. They can probably smell my delicious food. I'm going to get my sleeping bag into the hammock before it gets too dark to do that. Oh, great. There was a fork. Huh. It's a downfilled, so I gotta fluff it up a little bit. And it's gonna be cold tonight. That's gonna be 7 degrees Celsius overnight. In Fahrenheit, that is, I'll figure it out and put it up, but yeah, probably 40 degrees or something like that. Yeah, this bag feels pretty light, so get this easy. Mummy bag. Now, I've eaten, the sun hasn't set yet, but it sure is a little dark in the forest here. I can see the sun shining up there. I'm gonna head back up to the trail, take another little look around, and see just how exposed I actually am. This is a lot of sitting still and being quiet. And if the sun goes down soon, which I hope it will, I'm gonna have a little fire out here, like a really little one. That little stove that I was cooking on, I put little twigs in there just to give it the ambience of camping. So let's forget about all our problems and go exploring and have a little fire. Right, there's people right down there walking a dog. Gotta be quiet. There's other people up the trail here. I'm gonna take a sneak peek, see how obvious I look from the trail now that it's a bit darker. Yeah, no chance anybody is gonna see me in there unless a dog runs over if he smells me or the delicious food. Anyway, I'm gonna see. Oh, great. I am disturbingly close to this house. And those are nice houses too. I best be quiet and keep low profile, get back in my forest. I've turned my flashlight on, and I want to see if that can be seen from the road, just to tell how stealthy I am. Up here on the trail, and if I look into the forest, you can see a little bit of light through there. Not a lot. And I should probably keep that off as much as possible. It's not quite camping unless you've got a little fire. And little is the key word here. That small sticks. And I'm using one of these pucks. I'm gonna start this thing. And this is burning inside my cooking stove. Keep it nice and small and under control. Right on. That looks very, very promising. And two, start sprinkling in my smaller pieces. And that was a bit big. And it's late enough that any sort of smoke smell could be normal coming from somebody's chimney for their fireplace or whatnot. Yeah. We've got a cute little fire going. That's going to keep me company for a bit. All the relaxing nighttime sirens. Okay, time to crawl in for the night and hunker down. This thing, you get in through the bottom, and I'm gonna crawl in here and resume the video. Okay, here I am. Shoes are coming off. Right underneath the beautiful tarp here. And when you get into this thing, it snaps shut right on the bottom, and I can get right into the sleeping bag. I'm hunkered down for the night in the hammock. I got my bear spray here, and I'm ready to go to bed. See you guys in the morning. Oh, the joys of the city. Dogs barking. So, I'm gonna try and cook up some breakfast as soon as I get out of this bed. It was a little cold last night. It's quite cold actually, but made it. I'm gonna, I'll try a little bit of breakfast to see what I can do. And then I'll get out of here. These dogs everywhere. They just won't stop barking. Yesterday, this seemed like a real good idea when I was in the store. Today, I don't know if it's going to work, but I got one of these frozen burritos. And I said, frozen breakfast burrito, it's got eggs and everything in it. And I said, yeah, that'll thaw overnight. And then in the morning, it'll be in good condition, which it is. And I thought, I'll wrap it in aluminum foil and throw it onto that stove. Except, judging from the stove yesterday, I think it's going to, burn it. But I'm going to put it on anyways. Worst case, it only cost $1, so we're going to try this. Well, these things take a bit of convincing to light, but not that much, I guess. Could be worse. So I really put a lot of foil on this, because I'm very sure. And just thinking back to yesterday when I saw the water boiling, I'm very sure this thing will get burned unless I'm quick on the draw. Yeah. I gave it lots of foil too. Lots of foil. Turning it a whole bunch is also going to be helpful. Okay. Did I call that or what? So if I had something like a frying pan, that would have worked perfectly. But this is still quite edible. Not a problem with this. Cooked a bit unevenly for sure. But beats doing dishes, right? It was $1. Perfect for an overnight camping trip. I'm going to consume my burrito and rip this all down. Get back home. So I gotta edit this up. It's Thursday, and I want to do Thursday videos. But if you've watched this far, you may as well just subscribe. Like, you've watched this far, really. And I appreciate it if you do. And I'll try to keep these up. My goal is weekly. Sometimes work and life and all that get in the way, and I can't. But that's the goal anyway. And let's. There's people out there I can definitely hear. Yeah, they sounded real close by on that trail. Gotta be a little more quiet. Anyway, I'll finish this up and I'm gonna get out of here. Bear spray. Didn't need it. Always good to have. I like convenient stuff. In fact, I deal with convenient stuff exclusively. Yeah. Just like that, guys. No granny knots for this guy. I'd be there till next week I'm tying it. So yeah, the whole hammock thing that bundles up into quite a small little thing. Like that there. Bring my garbage with me, because there's a reason people aren't allowed to do this. Somebody ruined it for the rest of us. So by being responsible, I can at least try to not make it worse for anybody else that wants to do this in the future. Okay. People up there, but as far as I'm concerned now, I'm not a camper. I'm just a photographer out in the forest. It's like a marathon. All right. Anyway, out of here, not a moment too soon. So thanks for watching this vid, guys. And until the next video, you're camping with Steve. And I got some neat plans for the next ones. So stay tuned, guys. There's always more stuff like this. Usually better than this, but what do you do? What do you do?
Quaker Chewy Bars, made with whole grains. Unleash the imagination.
Yeah. Let's think on the season. throw in some corn too. I finally found one of these little containers of corn. Not that it helps make the meal any smaller, but a lot of my recipes do need just a little bit, and a whole can is too much. Could you add a little more water and let it cook 40% or so on the jack ready to go. Let me straighten out this tent. Parking lot is pretty quiet, and the tent is definitely off on a kilter there for sure. So. Well, that shouldn't blow away. How does it look here? It's unusual, I suppose. Well, I'm no stranger to that. Absolutely no wind right now. It's dead calm. And the forecast doesn't call for any wind. And we all know those are very accurate. So, I'll get this a little more domestic. I don't think anything could go wrong. This is not so bad for a parking lot. Time for a step two. Because we don't tempt-fate. We don't want any problems. There's always enough problems as it is without asking for more. So, delicious Pepsi. This could be a long night. I've used 2/3 of the power. Now, I've had this power bank for probably 5 years, 4 years, and I think it's probably not got as much capacity as it used to. So, to be sure that I get this cooked, I'm just going to insulate this crock pot oil. Keep all the heat in there. You know, what could go wrong generally?